Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, United States of America.
Planet Earth.
We are back with another edition of Bar-jutsu Live. I'm Jim, just Jim, because like I said, nobody gives a shit, not even my mom. They're like, fuck you, Jim. Fucking cares who you are. Just do the fucking show. Over there laughing like a complete idiot is our one and only GothHop and Romeo, the man who needs no introduction, but yet for every week we fucking give it to him and nobody cares. To his immediate left, the screen center, is a fucking superstar of the screen. Like, we are humbled to be in his presence. Very, very fucking excited. Ron Myztery, sorry, what did I say? Myztery Bartins, what's up with his new book? Very excited to talk about that soon. And on camera, Deuce El Duce, fucking, what's it? Layla Paige, the fucking FAFO world champion. Just fuck around, find out. And sitting here, we are so happy, and I'm so excited to talk to you about this. I love your hairstyle because I'm about to go the same way. I'm going to shave the sides like mine. The man who gives us all the music for our show, the greatest introduction ever. I love that. That's all you. That's all you.
It is.
Jesse Hale Music. What's up?
Hi.
I love it. He's here to talk about his new band. This would be your 50th band, right?
Around there. Yep.
We're going to talk about your band, and we're going to talk about everything under the sun, including news, sports, and God, I'm fucking terrible right now. I know you guys can't see it at home, but I have the worst fucking hemorrhoids. I shit you not, literally. I had to take a dump before I got here, and holy shit. It was like the soft serve handle broke on the machine, and it just kept coming out, and it was tearing my asshole apart. Sorry, Mom.
Do you drink enough liquid?
I do. That's what I don't get.
I love how concerned like Aaron at first.
I know. Did you see?
Like, do you
He had the eyebrow raised too. He's like, "Oh yeah. Oh, do you have enough vitamins, fibers? Want to get up there and look?"
He got really concerned for a second.
I know.
Show you go.
But I can't, like, this fucking seat right now, my asshole is on fire. Man, would you mind taking a look at my ass? It's good. I'll have to get interactive with our guests. Anyways, we're talking news, we're talking sports, we're talking sponsors. I want to thank our sponsors real quick. Let's run through it. You know, if you're fucking driving down the street and you hear a clank, 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 and you're like, the fuck is that? And you know that it's not the kid that you just ran over because you already cleared that fucking debris out.
I mean, but I also turn off the radio whenever I hear those noises.
I do. They say, how long has it been going on? I'm like, I don't know. I turn the radio on and it goes away. But if you're fucking tired of it, if your radio doesn't work and you can't tune it out, Meineke Car Care and Romeo, if you can't afford the fucking bill that they hand you, what can you do?
Easy pay. Pay a little first, up front, whatever you can pay, and then pay the rest later.
Pay the rest later. That's like car care or some shit like that.
After pay of mechanic.
After pay the not the Timu, the after pay. It's Meineke Car Care. Thank you for your years of sponsorship. And also, if you are just down in the dumps and you're walking on that bridge and you think, man, 60 feet is not really that big of a jump, and you decide to take it, but you're like, no, you know what? I'm not going to take a jump. I don't want to commit suicide. My life is better. Sure, those fucking pedophile charges will go away in 25 years. Crack open an Iron City beer or an Icy Light or a mango.
How haven't they dropped this yet?
I know, right?
Terrible introduction.
Because they stop watching. They're just like, you're doing an event. How much money do you need? We're fucking terrible at our sponsor. Ron's like, maybe I shouldn't have come back on it. A Iron City beer, but fucking whatever. I feel like an asshole. Also, if you are into retro gaming, like I am, I'm a big gamer, and you watch our Fuck This Fucking Game podcast that we do with Brit the Bullet, check out Fista Productions. They make some sweet-ass fucking retro games. They got this new big one. They're, like, on top of the world right now. It's called All Hell Unleashed. I think they're coming out with an All Hell Unleashed 2, but they'll come out in 2 years. But it's a NES game where you can play all the Friday 13th, Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street, Showgirls, Child's Play, all that stuff. I went down all the horror films, slipped Showgirls in.
It's not like
But that's Fista Productions. Also, if you are you're in the mood and you say, hey, let's go postal. Let's shoot everything in sight. Let's fucking just go on a murdering rampage. KMC Firearms will have the arsenal for you. Give pew 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 pew. Give them a call and they will hook you up. They're not gonna. If you tell them that you were going on a fucking shooting rampage, they're not gonna sell you guns legally. But check them out. And if you need shooting classes, lessons, and all that shit, they are the right place to go to. I'll tell you right now. I shit you not. I wouldn't steer you in the wrong direction. Stir you like butter.
Isn't that churning?
Churning. Shut the hi. Let's talk about food. Let's talk about food real quick before we get to the news, Aaron Romeo. All right. If Aaron, if I was gonna have like a plate of food here, right? Big plate, huge, massive plate. Let's say, I don't know, pierogies. And you were to come up and say, hey, can I get one of those pierogies? Do you think that I would say no? You'd be wrong.
Like, depends on who it is.
The situation.
Why? Oh, if it's like some fucking sloppy homeless guy, or if it's this big, big, fat, disgusting female that a lot of people work with, then maybe, yeah, I'd say no, go get your own. Of course I'm going to give you food. Layla decides she's going to ask me if she can have some of my pierogies. And it was all genuine. Like, I was going to say no, but she was like, yeah, okay. You're on camera.
I know.
She's like, fuck you, dude. I'll never ask for fucking again. You're my little sis, and I love you, and I will always offer you food, no matter what. Got that shit?
I'm always gonna ask.
You taking any challenges for your belt?
Open to it.
Open challenges. Guys, if you want to win, do me a favor, hold that up for me. Or at least move the camera. If you guys want a shot at the FAFO Heavyweight Championship of the World, all you got to do is let us know. Drop us a line. Tell us what you want to challenge Layla Paige to. And because she is the champion, what she has to do is she has to accept that challenge. You know what? You know what I would do? It's any challenge. It's anything. I'd be like, I challenge you to an oral sex challenge. I'm like, you win. Challenge you next week. Doing it again. You down for that? You can't say no. Because the minute that you say no, you forfeit that title. Look, dude, so many dudes right now, like, be serious. Hello, Layla Paige. Trying to get down with that challenge. All right. I know he's chomping at the bit. What is in the news? You shit-eating rat bastard, fucking curly-haired son of a bitch and silver fox and sexy beast.
Thank you. Well, King Charles gave a speech or
So
like
nonchalant about it.
like something related to like the whole Canada situation, but like everything that's going on with tariffs, like
That's
in
what
regards to that.
The tariffs. King Charles stepped out and said, are you guys kidding me right now?
Sorry.
During the news.
Rude.
That's quickly off fucking camera. But so King Charles, what? He's like, fuck these tariffs and fuck you.
Pretty much, like he's like basically on Canada's side, you know.
Words, please.
Like Canada's favor.
Oh, he sided with Canada?
Regards.
You're just saying words now. You're just saying like real fancy words that make it sound like you're putting a sentence together, but it's not. But he's like, in regards to Canada with the size and the royalty, and he's a king now, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Jesse Hale, you sound like you got shit you want to say about it.
Nope.
Great guess, man. What?
Well, I was going to paraphrase. King Charles siding with Canada. But I didn't want to jump in on it because
That was pretty good. Because no politics on it. Right? No fucking politics.
I also said something about like no sex talk and you're 5 minutes in and you're talking about all sex stuff.
That's pretty awesome.
Let's talk about sex. Let's talk about oral, anal, trisexual.
Yeah.
Try anything? Oh, did I say I wanted to talk about pig?
what do people think? This is for the audience too. What do you think of Pride Month being eliminated as well? Since we're on the lines,
Oh, I did read that. Is that true? Are they eliminating Pride Month? Is it tossed? Are they just saying it? Well, I'll tell you what, because we've mentioned this before on the show. Um, the homosexual friends that I have, the handful, they don't like Pride. They don't think that they don't give a shit. It's none of your business if they're gay or not. So they feel no need to celebrate it. They want to be gay and that's it. And I respect that.
yeah,
But
it's like mixed
so
feelings.
what you respect that too?
Yeah, so like I don't know why it's a whole entire month because it's like veterans, for example. Why do they only get a day?
Yeah. No, I agree.
And the LGBT community gets a whole entire month.
And it's
I feel like it's fair to be like Pride Week.
I would be down for a week.
Yeah,
And it seems like last June, I want to say this. It felt like last June didn't even exist.
No.
It was like, it was like day one, and then it was done. Which I'm okay with. We usually have Alex Nolte on here around June, and he's like, how come you always have me on in June? I'm like, think about it. Alex, I know you're watching. Get on the show. We miss you.
Yeah, like why do our veterans and soldiers want to get a day, but
Oh,
the LGBT community gets a whole entire month?
Yeah, it's again, we're not we're not homophobic.
Yeah.
We're just saying,
Holding it to the same standard, I guess.
I guess they get a month because straight people get 11 months.
I did hear something about maybe doing November as Veterans Month there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So that's when the Marine Corps was
Founded. Yeah. So that I do give everyone a month, a week. Who cares? I mean,
Yeah.
again, we don't need a month specifically for Pride. I mean, month specifically for veterans or anybody really. I mean, it's all a part of the American quilt that we lay under and celebrate everyone every day.
Dude, you're either about to push a new album or something, or you're very that's sincere. That was the most sincere. I've known this man.
Everybody's being genuine.
I know. I have known this man for 33 years, and I've never heard him talk like that. I know, right? Terrible.
Oh,
We're a fucking ancient.
how did we get there?
Dude, I have no idea. I don't know how we fucking made it. I can't believe I haven't been shot yet. All right,
Better
Aaron.
knock on wood.
I know. Aaron Romeo, go ahead and finish. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
no, that's all right.
Because we have guests to get to.
Yeah, I mean, well, I could jump into sports.
Let's do it, because that's all you do.
NHL playoffs. It's the Final Four. Panthers are up on the Hurricanes 3-1. Again, the Oilers are up on the Stars 2-1, but they play tonight.
Why does it feel like the Hurricanes and the Panthers are always in the fucking finals?
playing each other in the
Christ,
like the
for
conference
fuck's sake.
where
You know what?
they can't.
That makes me want to have a fucking pierogi.
Yeah, he won.
And if you're at Scarpaci's and you want a pierogi, come on down, because they're fucking delectable. This is how Aaron Romeo is.
Good vocab usage too. That's delectable.
Delectable?
Yeah,
It's
that's
delicious.
But yeah, if Panthers make it, which it looks like they're going to make it to the finals, it'll be the 6th year in a row. A Florida team has been in the Cup Finals. The Lightning, Tampa Bay's done it 3 years in a row.
I do have to interrupt you. I just realized something. I got a sharp pain in my fucking back.
It's the hemorrhoids.
And I realized,
hemorrhoids?
no, I had a stabbing pain in my back, and I just realized I forgot. Mananini is out once again. Her kid is still playing softball, so we miss her. We love her. I didn't have the graphic up because we had so many guests, but we are looking forward to the summer and getting you back in this seat. Mananini, you're the best. We're all proud of you for everything that you do, and your hair looks great. Proceed, sir.
Yes, and then I'll go right into the NBA playoffs. OKC against the T-Wolves, they're up 2-1 last time I checked. And then Pacers are up 2-1 on the Knicks. Knicks won the other night. So, you have some close matchups there, and it's cool. They're like unique Final Four. You don't see the Celtics in it. You don't see the Lakers in it.
Yeah, what about the Lakers? What happened there?
Like, make it. They're eliminated already. But
What round? Which round? Fuck you, LeBron. He's watching this right now. Hey, fuck you. He is.
But
All right, so Lakers suck. Celtics suck. Penguins suck.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get on. I want to move on to
Pirates.
our first guest, Mr. Myztery. I like it. Mr. Myztery. Mr. Ronnie Bartins. What's up, dude? You are. I hate calling you a guest because you're family. You have always.
The door.
You are always welcome here. You never need an invite. You know, you always stop in. We love everything you do. We love that you put this fucking dickhole in movies.
Yeah.
Uh, he's all like,
I make audition for everyone.
I know, it's great. He
Yeah.
tells me all the time. He's like, I have an audition. And I'm like, oh, yeah, for who? And he tells me, I'm like, well, wait a minute. Aren't you like connected? He's like, yeah, they still make me audition. I'm like, good.
Well, Aaron has a pretty big like resume outside of the stuff I've ever done too with him, you know. But I want to see his range.
Yeah.
I feel like show me something else, Aaron.
I will tell you, we talked about this. Yeah, I got you. Got it? You good?
Allie's all crazy.
I know he's blushing right now. His cheeks are all fucking. Look at him. He's like, but I will tell you that in Carver House, I was so impressed with the acting because he
Yes.
kept telling me when he described it. I'm like, well, what's the role? And he's like, well, I'm a guy. I kind of come in and I interview, and I'm like, okay. And then what? He's like, I interview for this job. I'm like, oh, okay. So you go in and you get the job, and he's like, no. I'm like, then what's the point of the scene?
Right.
And he couldn't explain it. And then we went to see it. I went, oh my God, it's a comic relief. It's like a we will never hire this artist.
Yeah.
Retard. I'm gonna say it. I'll bring it back. Look, Jesse just fucking cringed. He's like, oh my God, he said retard on me.
It's like I've been read this whole time.
You are red this whole time.
Well, it's
But yeah,
1,000 brief.
you did a good job. I was very happy with you. But we are here to talk about everything that you want to talk about, especially something I'm very proud of. I think that I'm very proud that you did this. I think it's a big step. It feels good when you do this. So tell us a little bit about your book.
That's no reason. Like I said, I'm a fellow.
You.
Because I got your goal by mistake.
Obviously, thank you so much.
But I love you, guys. But no, so it was just one of those things where I was working on it probably for 2 years, just like here and there, chapter. And my whole mission was I just wanted to get it done. I didn't care if it ever sold a copy. The goal was like get it done myself. Because I don't have media companies behind me. I don't have local pressing in the cover because they don't cover anything. You know? So I just knew like the reward was get it done.
See, it's the best feeling in the world. When I did it, I wrote this book, put it all together. I pitched it to 50 companies. 49 of them said no. The 50th one, I swear, the 50th one, Federal Publishing, was like, yes, we want this. It was the best feeling in the world knowing that now my name is in the Library of Congress and all that shit. It's a great feeling to be a published author.
Yeah.
I am not a millionaire, but that's what kills me too. Because a first-time author, you get a real small percentage of the sales. You get like 3%. It sold. I know it sold like 2 million copies. 'Cause I was like, I might sell like 1,000 copies. Like, yay! And Barnes and Noble, I know for a fact, bought like a million and a half. And it was huge. I was like, oh my God! I was like, it sold so much. Where's my money?
It's coming.
And they were like, it comes every May. You get a royalty check every May. So we're usually around May 6th or something. I get a check in the mail.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, like my last one, I was like, oh, that's great, $3.86. I can almost buy a Happy Meal. It was awesome.
Yeah. But it's in contingency though, so every year something.
Yeah. So, and that was, I mean, that book came out. It launched in 14.
Yeah.
So it's been 11 years.
Cool. Have you ever followed up with anything yet, or?
I do, but I have 3 other books that are unpublished. And the only thing is, it's like, I didn't really like the way that the publisher took all the money and everything.
Yeah.
And in my contract, it says my next 2 books have to go to them first. They have to have it. Yeah, right. So if they refuse it, then I can do it. I kind of want to self-publish, but if I self-publish, I don't know if they're going to come at me and be like, oh, we kind of like, we had an agreement. So I kind of been holding off. Plus, depending on what the print sometimes is dead, depending on the content. I just don't feel like it's going to be as big of a hit as the first one. So I'm kind of like that. One and done, I'm happy.
He's a little more tighter with the political stuff too.
Right.
The sense of humor.
Yeah. So But like the next one is like weapons of the bar. It's all about how to use like cool sticks and beer bottle and everything. So it's a good one, but like I said, I'm not ready to kind of like
I get that. Yeah.
so. But what's the book about?
So it's basically I'm a show promoter. I started having to do my own shows because we were in a group and no one else was going to take the realm and figure out how to get a show. So I figured out right away we don't want to go on these like battle with band shows 'cause it's all about like the promoters just picking like whoever makes most people wins, whatever the prize is.
Right.
And then I learned real quickly after that you don't get the prize anyway. It's all just people talking shit. And then I would do these bigger shows in Pittsburgh, have these big corporate sponsors, and they'd tell us, "Oh, if you win this show, you'll get this and this." We never got any. Yeah. Even the local media companies that were a sponsor would cover the show. Like there wouldn't even be an article to nothing. So I started from that, like learning everything the hard way, like how to do it myself, and learning how to buy rent a PA system and learning how to hook it up. And the DJ doesn't know how to hook up stuff.
See, that's pretty much like how I got started with this show. Like I was like, I want to do this, and I had to figure this out. And I had to buy the equipment, and I had to figure out how to use the program system to do it. It's all like you find out that it's easier to do it on your own, and then you just get more motivated because you're like, now I don't have to worry about, well, I have to answer this guy, I have to answer that guy. Everything's all you, and you just push forward.
Right.
It feels so much better.
Yeah. And then I learned how to network and go into like bars and clubs and just how to set up my own show, how to talk to the owner or whoever the event manager or coordinator was, and just learning how to pitch them so we could get the show we wanted to eventually in life. So it's all in there. So that's how I started.
And it's available on Amazon. We can I'll put the link on the show, and I already purchased a copy. I'm very happy.
And I suppose you don't know, and I hate to brag, but to my surprise, it's #1 during public relations on Amazon.
Oh, it's great.
So, like,
I love it. Very nice. Very nice.
I never expected anything.
Yeah, it's cool because when you start doing that, like Bar-jutsu hit #1 on Amazon like a bunch of times. And I remember a guy just Jens Olbig in Germany. He's in Bremen. He messaged me one day. He's like, "Hey, look, there's a link to like Bar-jutsu in Germany." And I went, "Oh, great! That's a link to my book. Awesome." I was like, I know it's there." And he's like, "No, look closer." And in Germany, it was the #1 selling book overall. So I was like, "Oh!" It lasted for 3 weeks.
Wow.
For 3 weeks, it was the #1 book. So that's very exciting. I'm looking forward to reading it. And again, you're here for the remainder of the show. We're gonna switch over to my brother from another mother, who he can have sex with my mother if he wants. The one and only Jesse Hale from Jesse Hale Music.
I'm really uncomfortable.
I know.
Yeah.
Anything to make him blush. What's up, buddy?
What's up, man?
Doing good. Again, love the music. Love the rendition you did of Last Call for Bar-jutsu. We're gonna have to share that again. That's probably one of my favorite songs ever. Like when I die, I want that played at my funeral. That is no joke. Before everybody pisses on my ashes, I want them to go like, "Hey, let's play the song one last time," because it gets me goosebumps.
Well, listen, that song was over a decade in the making because I had so many different versions of it.
Yeah.
I wanted to make it like Shipping Up to Boston.
Yeah.
And like I wanted like banjos and like violins, but like I don't know how to play those. I didn't know anyone who knew how to play those.
Right.
And at one point, this song was like 10 minutes long because it had all these intros and all this other stuff. I'm like, this is ridiculous. So sorry it took so long.
No, hey, it was one of the things that was worth the wait. Because when it came out, I'm not gonna lie, I got a little choked up, because I'm gay. But when I heard it, I was like, holy shit, this actually came to life. It was something that was created, and I listened to it. And when I get it's a very motivational for me. I know a lot of people may be like, it's okay, but for me, because I know what went behind it to create it, I get it. It's like my pump up song. I'm like, all right, I play it, I listen to it.
That was my first single ever released ever.
Yeah, but I have it on my phone, like playlist. So like whenever I just bring it up, I'm like, all right, so the Last Call. If you haven't heard it, I'll have to send you the link. So it was something that I had toyed around with, just words and stuff, and I gave it to him years ago. And I was like, dude, I got this thing that I fuck with. I want to say it was like 2012. So I gave him this thing. I was like, hey, if you can do something with this, he took it and he created this song. And then one day, like, 10 years later, he's like, dude, I got Last Call. And I was like, get out of here. He's like, no, I got it. And he played it. And I'm telling you, I get a little tingle in my pee-pee.
Oh, yeah.
And it was really like out of nowhere. It's like, oh hey, by the way, here's that thing from like a decade plus ago.
And it's like you can't drop something in somebody's lap and be like, yo, dude, you should make something with this. I'll expect it in like 2 weeks. I just gave it to him. I said, if you come up with something, you come up with something. And he did something that I thought was perfect thing. Like he was saying, like Dropkick Murphys, he wanted to do, shipping out to Boston. There was this, he did like a pirate section. And it was, how did you just come up?
Well, it was hard for me to sing that low because I took a 7 string, dropped it down a half step, and dropped the low string down a whole step.
Oh yeah, totally. I know exactly what
So
that means.
I couldn't sing that low, like in my normal voice.
Yeah.
So I had to get this. Take this shot. I mean, it just came out that way.
It literally, like I said, there was something about it where it was just like, 'cause nobody else sings it like it was like a pirate song.
Yeah.
It was definitely like when I listened to it, I thought, I don't watch baseball, I don't watch the Pirates, but it was definitely like a seventh inning stretch. Like, hey, we're fucking, we're down, we're not out yet, and let's fucking like
Rally.
Oh, dude, it was just
We should
fucking.
probably try to make that happen.
We should contact them and be like, hey, this is your new rallies.
And listen, I got another thing I'm going to tell you. I have a part 2.
No, you do not.
Yes, I do.
Shut the front door.
Yes, I do.
Fuck.
It's the, so it's Bar-jutsu takes place after dude's leaving work. This one is when he gets to the place.
Okay.
So it's like a continuous story. And there may be a part 3. That's going to be a much different vibe, though. Because
You know what?
It's going to be the penguin.
The Pirates are doing so fucking bad. I'll bet you this is something we could pitch to them. We might have to send it to like DVE or something like that. And be like, hey,
there might be a Bar-jutsu trilogy, though.
I love it.
Yeah.
I could get down with a Bar-jutsu trilogy. Speaking of trilogies, we have a new video game coming out, courtesy of the men over there at this is a shameless plug. Courtesy of the men over there at RPG Me. If you check it out, if you want the link, we can send you the link to play the demo. This fucking demo is really cool. I'm gonna do a Jesse. Demo.
Nice.
Jesse and Porto demo. It's a AI program that creates your own RPG game, and it puts you in. It makes you the character. It's phenomenal. You guys got to check it out. But I can't wait to battle demons and aliens with Jesse Hale.
Let's do it.
I'm very excited. Layla, you're all quiet over there. What do you got to say?
Listening.
You're just listening. You're waiting for your next challenge.
Just soaking in the information.
I know. They're looking all pretty on screen. And everything.
Thank you.
Not thinking about a certain fat coworker. I hate her. I do.
I mean, everyone's going to know who you're talking.
No, they won't.
Well, I mean,
They may.
people you work with.
Where's Zoller at? Hell no. But anyways, dude, I'm so excited for the both of you. I'm so excited for Jesse, for your Cuba. So we were talking about the last call, but I really want to talk about your band. You got a new band.
I do. Called Strict Niners.
Strict Niners.
Yeah.
What a great catchy name.
Oh, dude, the logo.
I cannot wait to see the logo and buy the shirt.
Yeah. We do have a prototype shirt and a bag that we will give away this Friday at our show at Little Giant Studios in Allentown.
Oh, Little Giant Studios in Allentown. We will go ahead and plug that and put the address
100
and the link and everything.
You forget.
What is it? 100 what?
Asteroid.
Oh, okay. 100.
You're from the neighborhood. Remember where Moe's Block used to be?
Yeah.
It's right there.
Oh, I know exactly where it is. Yes, I am from Allentown area, Knoxville.
So listen, we got
Represent.
Strict Niners.
Whatever.
A woman named Sarah Halter, who's she's like a solo metal act.
Yeah.
Like she plays guitar and sings, but she has like tracks like brilliant. Like
Tracks like tracks?
no. Like tracks of her music. Like she plays her songs, and then she don't need a band, which is kind of great. So I'm really excited to see her. And my friends called No Hope for Man. I've known it forever and ever and ever and ever. So they're getting back into it. Like the show, so it's gonna be.
I'm gonna tell you what. When you talk about getting back into it, There's only one band I want to see you get back into it. And you know who it is. Who is that?
And
No Engine. Cameron Zerba, get that fucking band back together. No Engine.
well, listen, you said something about going coastal. I thought that was a nod to my opening.
Oh yeah. I totally forgot about that. Dude, you've had so many. What you had you were in Dark in the Sky
Yes.
and what was it, 3 Volt?
3 volts, soup of the day,
Soup of the Day. How did I forget Soup of the Day?
and a trillion of unnamed bands that never made it out of it.
I so many lovable ones. What was the best one?
The best one in terms of my favorite to play in, or the ones that did the best.
We'll just say one favorite to play in.
Soup of the day.
What is it?
Soup of the
Soup of the Day? I thought so. Soup of the Day. I mean, hopefully Strickniners will be up there.
Well, you know what they're getting there, man. You know, we're playing this only our third show as a 3. We start off as a 4. Our founding member stepped aside, and we decided to keep going as 3. So we're still trying to find our feet. You know what I mean? And now I have to play 2 guitar players parts as 1. So that's challenging.
Was Soup of the Day the one that had the guy that sang for Mercury?
No. Soup of the Day was the band that played our senior talent show. And he took one of those candy cane things were posted and tossed it in the audience and like ended up cracking someone in the face with it. You know.
The senior high school?
Yeah.
Where was I in that? I don't remember that.
Might have been junior, actually. But yeah, either way, we got in a lot of
Oh, that's funny.
throwing shit from the audience.
What was the band? What was the band you were in that had the Mercury?
Mercury?
You were in Mercury.
What?
Okay, so that was Mercury.
Yeah.
And then you were like, "I'm leaving this," and then they went.
I totally got fired.
Okay. That was my nice way of saying.
Yeah,
it.
totally got canceled.
I was like- But yeah, so you were in Mercury, and then I'm like, oh my god, Mercury. That he played for them.
Yeah.
So because they got big for about a second,
Yeah.
and then what happened?
Ran out of steam. You know what I
They
mean? Like that's just. I think, especially original music, has like a point where you're at your peak, and that's when all it has to happen. Then like the first like couple of years. In other words, and then if it doesn't really happen, then you just kind of do the regular living shows. Really.
You like Simon and Garfunkel?
Exactly.
I'm trying to throw out references for
Right.
like bands that broke up. So, I don't know if I'm doing a good job. You don't know shit about fuck when it comes to music. Oh, here comes Aaron Romeo. They broke up
Sometimes there's young, sometimes
for a minute. Sometimes there's young, sometimes there's no young.
Yeah.
Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
and then you get the plus Y or something.
And then what's that?
Young.
Young? Oh, the plus Y.
And then Ronnie Radke got kicked out of Escaping the Fate.
What the fuck is that?
Ronnie Radke's old band. He's Falling in Reverse. He was in Escape the Fate, but they booted him out.
Look at you. Look at the big brains on Layla.
I'm a huge Falling in Reverse fan. I can't help it.
Falling in Reverse. Never heard of that.
I just went and saw King
Hey.
Dracula too.
Hey, lady.
Okay.
Lady, are you gonna pick it? Are you gonna say in or out? What the fuck are you gonna do? Choose a fucking direction. They're friends of the show. We don't really like them. Falling in Reverse.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. Next show. Again, please plug it.
This Friday at Little Giant Studios. Niner, Sarah Halter, and No Fan.
I dig it. And then obviously, we're not going. We're 35 minutes in. We still got some time. As I want to talk about something. I want to talk about this fucking movie. And then we got, Ron Myztery. I love it. I am excited. I wanted to get back to him real quick because I want to talk movies and I want to talk about. You got another one coming up. Are we still doing the Witches movie?
So here's that is where we're at right now is you have locations and insurance.
Okay, so
Yeah.
this is what Bar-jutsu is going to do. We're going to jump on and start helping, not asking for anything.
Yeah.
Okay? We just want to start helping promote it and get you what you need. We're going to try to get some funds raised. We're going to try to squeeze. We got kids that kind of want to be little baby witches or whatever. If there's rules, we all want to be part of it because we want to help build it,
Right.
and we all just want to be goofballs.
Yeah, we still look considered like the main location. You had a location that was all the way out in like Oil City or somewhere, which is too far to travel. And to take everyone there, it's like
I get it.
nightmare.
Well, like I said, we're gonna get together, and because I want to work with this guy right here, and get some shit going. Because I think I love one of my. This is a passion that I have. Whole filmmaker. I used to do like little Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles versus GI Joe,
Oh, nice.
and it didn't really equal out because Turtles were so much fucking bigger than that. But but I love the passion of a filmmaker, and anything that we can do to help,
Yeah.
I'm always on board. One thing that I wish I would have been on board, and we will talk about your movie soon, but I wish I would have been on board of this project because if I was, I would have told everybody to go into the closet and shoot themselves in the face with a fucking shotgun. There's a movie that came out about 4 years ago. I've never heard of it. I just watched it because I don't have cable anymore, so now I just watch my PS5. Has anybody heard of the movie called Pig? Nicolas Cage.
No.
Exactly. I'm going to tell you why you haven't fucking heard of this movie. Sec. This is a movie about a guy that used to be this fucking huge, like, Gordon Ramsay chef that everybody was, like, fucking afraid of. And he gets this pig, and he lives like a fucking hermit in a cabin out in the fucking woods. And him and this pig, they hunt for truffles. Now, if you don't know what a truffle is, don't worry, because I had to fucking Google it too. Truffle is like this delectable fucking very expensive. Thank you, Layla Paige. You got that one? You like mushrooms?
That's the like twice.
There you go. What? Delectable.
Twice.
Good job. So this pig, apparently these truffles they grow and they're very hard to find. They grow in certain spots. Dogs and pigs can be trained to fucking find them. So he has this big pig and he wakes up and he's fucking dirty and he's filthy. And this pig go out and they're like, oh look, here's the truffles. Here's the truffles. This is the summary if you guys don't know. Gets the truffles and he's like la 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 la. And this rich kid comes in and he's like, give me the truffles. And he's like, here's your fucking truffles. Here's your money, whatever. Fuck off. He takes the truffles and he goes and sells the truffles and then he comes back and then the guys come in and they fucking beat him up and they steal the pig. So now the pig is gone. He stole his fucking truffle hunting pig. He gets mad. He fights exactly. Thank you. It is laughable. It is very laughable. Because I'm not done. So he calls the guy and he's like, I'm going to find out who stole my pig. And it's almost like fucking John Wick, but with a fucking pig, and John Wick's fucking homeless. All right? So they go into the city and they're like, okay, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Who are you looking for? And they're like, well, who are you? And he's like, my name's Robin Feld. And they're like, oh my God. Oh my God. Like, who gives a shit? You take fucking food and put it together and make it something that eventually turns into shit anyways. So what the fuck do we care if you're some sort of high-priced fucking chef? Regardless. Can't find his fucking pig. Goes and he talks to this dude, and the dude's like, yeah, I got your fucking pig. Fuck you. I'm going to give you $25,000 to fuck off. You're not getting the pig. Fuck you. So he's like, huh. And I'm like, all right, Nick Cage, tear that fucking face off, get a little John Travolta in you. Let's fucking do some killing. I'm thinking he's going to murder everyone over his fucking pig, right? No. You know what he does? He puts together a fucking shopping list and he tells this fucking dude, go fucking buy these foods. I'm going to buy. He's like, why am I getting these? He's like, just fucking do it. Guy goes and gets his ingredients, puts his fucking meal together, goes back to the dude who happens to be the kid's fucking father. And he's like, hey, here's this fucking meal that I had for you. Well,
Did they turn him into bacon?
okay, well, I'm getting so fucking he makes this meal for this guy. And it turns out that this guy's wife was like terminally ill. And Robin Feld, the chef, had this Nick Cage has this fucking ability to remember every meal that he fucking made for any person in the history of fucking Christ Almighty. You know? He's like, Layla Paige, okay, thank you. So you say it again. What is it?
So stupid.
Thank you. Okay, because now I'm at the 3/4 inch. I'm 3/4 in. I got like fucking. It's like an hour and a
I
half.
haven't even gotten 15 minutes into this movie.
I'm thinking that there's gonna be fucking death and carnage, and I'm like, come on, Nick, do it. So like he makes this fucking meal, and the guy's eating it, and he starts crying because he's like, oh my God, this is the meal that I had with my wife. Blah, blah, blah. And he's like, yeah, so can I have my pig? And he goes, oh, I forgot to tell you, the fucking junkies that I hired to steal your pig, they fucked up. They killed it. And he's like, oh, all right, see you later. And he goes back home and he's thinking about the pig and he's like, I really love that pig. and it's over. Now, I could have saved a fucking studio millions of dollars and gave you that fucking rundown, and you could have told me to eat dick if I was making that fucking movie.
I'd love to know what the budget is for that movie.
I think, because it's so funny you asked. I want to say it was like 6 million.
No, it was like 3.
Oh, was it 3 million?
That's all.
Because okay, I think
it was like 3 or 4.
it was 3 million, and I think it made 6 million
Yeah.
or something like it. So yeah, so but it was like
Nicolas Cage isn't following.
This sounds
Oh.
like one of those terrible like Tubi movies.
Yeah,
so.
straight to
I didn't even there's a part in this movie that just left me fucking I don't even know. So he's like, we're going down because he's trying to find out who's got the. He goes to this fucking building. He's like, we're going to this hotel. The kid's like, this hotel doesn't exist anymore. He's like, technically it does. This one place, they tore the hotel down, and this place was built over top of it. There's still access to it. So he moves this fucking shelf. They go down into the basement, and all the waiters and like dishwashers and fucking cooks are having like a fucking chef fight club. And he walks in and he writes his name up on the board. And everybody's like, oh my God, can't believe you're here. And he fucking goes up and lets this dude beat the shit out of him. And it served zero purpose for the whole movie. If I had to rate this movie on shitty emojis, it would get 10 shitty emojis. Because it was the shittiest fuck. There's not even pig shit in it. It was it fucking sucked. Fuck you, Nick Cage. Fucking Elvis wanting to be prick.
So he just went on this manhunt over a pig.
Over a pig. Over a fucking pig.
How did like the kidnappers just not turn him into bacon? We killed him and ate him.
There was no Nick Cage violence. He was humble throughout the whole.
No Ghost Rider shit. Nah.
No fucking put the bunny back in the box.
No like violent
dimensions.
No, I'm gonna steal the Declaration of Independence. Like what the?
It was the most disappointing Nick Cage movie ever. Now, I did see Mandy. Oh man, is that movie good? It's brutal, but still, fucking don't go see Pig, or don't bring it up on Netflix. Ask Netflix for a 30-cent refund.
Low-key, I want to watch it now.
Oh yeah, you know what? Everybody's gonna be like, "Fuck Porky," because that's how fucking. Even my family's like, "Fuck Porky." They're gonna be like, "Oh, I'm gonna watch it now because I'm gonna tell them how fucking wrong he is." Oh, that gets me to the best part. The best fucking part about this, Quigley. So Quigley's our off-camera man. Do me a favor. Correct me if I'm wrong. Please look up the rating for this. I believe IMDb is like a 6.9, and Rotten Tomatoes gave it like a 96. I just want to check and see if I'm wrong on this.
What is the name of
IMDb
that?
is a 6.9.
Okay,
Rotten Tomatoes 97%.
What did I say? 96 or 97?
Thank you.
Are you fucking kidding me? 97.
Did you ever see the movie of that like rolling tire that went around and killed everybody in the desert?
Okay, that movie was actually great. That movie was phenomenal.
Never seen it.
It was just called. I think it was called Rubber.
Yeah.
It's a fucking lone tire. It's like, I guess they never say it, but I guess it's like demonically possessed. And it's like it's a fucking tire that just starts rolling.
But it's on fire.
And no,
No, it just kills people.
no,
I thought it was on fire.
no. It's
Maybe at
rolling
some
through
point in the
town.
movie,
It's
but-
rolling through town and just murders people. It's a fucking tire, and it's the greatest movie that anybody could have ever made. It is up there with Carver House. See that plug? But yeah. Oh, look, Layla Paige. We're going to try to get you in one of these. Now, don't get us wrong. All right? Getting back to the filmmaking thing. You see how fucking hot I am right now? And we're at 45 minutes. God damn it. You're doing all right. Your pierogies were delicious. Thank you so much. If you're looking for some food and drinks, come to Scarpaci's, but don't drink and drive because nobody gives a shit about that stuff. Even though Bar-jutsu has decided, hey, we're going to help out. We're just helping. Okay? We all still have to audition. I still have to read and do the fucking thing. I want you to know it. I don't want you to be like, dude, I know you're helping out. Yeah, we'll give you a SWAT.
It's an independent film, so when we're making it, there's room for everyone to be involved.
No, see, that's what I don't want.
No. I'm saying, like, we think, like, because what we do is like we know someone like you and go, okay, like what do we think of this? What would he be good at? Oh, this, that. Oh no, what if he was this? You know,
That would be good
that's how we-
shit. Unless there's a part in your movie specifically has you have a guy just fucking tearing into some dude's asshole about how fucking much of a piece of shit he is. And as long as that dude's Aaron Romeo, I will fucking audition for that role in a heartbeat.
Aaron will have to.
You know what I feel like Aaron would be good at, Loki? I feel like he'd be good at like a serious role.
Oh no, you know what he'd be good at? Terrifier 2. Or it's fucking Terrifier 4. I could totally see you in a fucking no, you know what? I'll tell you exactly what he'd be good at. This is exactly it. Alright. I know they had a certain movie. It was a vampire hunter movie. You know it would be great? It would be fucking great. If you made a movie, I'm just throwing this out there, and I'm giving this one to you. Intellectual property, survive. Okay? And you go back 18, what is it, 62? I don't know the year. Abraham Lincoln, President of the United States, closet serial killer. Look at him.
Wasn't he a
I see
vampire?
it. I see.
He was. That's what I mean. He was a vampire hunter.
Picture of the $5 bill looking at him.
I know. Oh, would that not be great? Abraham Lincoln, serial killer.
I see it.
He was like, 4 and 7 years ago. Yeah.
I always say that because people are good at like playing the polar opposites, like Neil Patrick Harris from How I Met Your Mother. He was like the biggest like fucking
Womanizer.
he's gay.
So he likes penis,
Yeah.
but he was a womanizer in that movie.
Uh-huh.
How do you know he wasn't,
People are good at playing their polar opposites.
are they now?
Yes.
Is that why I'm so good at this show?
Yeah. I always wanted to play like a dumb bitch.
Right now, right now, I can't believe you just said that. I always wanted to play a dumb bitch in a
Yeah.
I have no
Like,
comment for that.
Karen from Mean Girls.
Oh man. What a great comment. I can't believe we're at 48 fucking minutes. Too fucking good of a show. I'm so excited. So, your next movie, because we're never going to see A Day in the Life of Aaron Romeo.
Or the roast of Aaron Romeo.
Yeah, the roast
That
of
I
Aaron
keep
Romeo.
bringing up.
I'm waiting for that one. I can't wait. We roast him every night. Did I tell you about the scene? There's one scene I'm going to give it away. I want to give it away. There's a scene that he has written in his movie where he releases the fish. Did I tell you that? We're going to give it away. This is a spoiler. So we've been waiting years for it. Day in the Life of Aaron Romeo. It takes him to the grocery store. And he goes to the frozen food section and he's looking at the boxes of fucking frozen fish and he starts crying. He's like, I'm going to end your suffering. And he buys it and he goes to the river and he's like, go home, you're free. And he puts it back in the river. An asshole. And dickhead. I love him. Aaron Romeo. I'm gonna fucking, you're the fucking, everything's going to you in my world. I want you to know, when I die,
All this can be yours.
all this is yours. Aaron, you've been so silent throughout the episode. What do you want to say? Oh, fuck's sake. Everything's got to be dramatized.
Stay motivated.
Tip your bartender.
Yeah, tip your bartender, but they, every day's not perfect. And they try to stay positive. Be positive through things. Things you'll have bumps in the road, obstacles.
Bumps on
Yeah,
penis.
that's how I'm saying.
She's always
Chase your goals. Don't be afraid to chase what you enjoy doing. Don't let anybody
and
tell you.
eventually, you'll get there.
Yeah.
You like how I threw that in there? He's got eventually on his shirt. Eventually. I gotta say it.
What you're passionate about.
I love the fact that you wear a different hoodie every show. It's great. I can only assume your closet is just packed with different colored hoodies and outfits.
That's why I got
But I love how it's just a random word and then it's at GothHop and Romeo. It's like next week. We should all vote for what next week's gonna be. Like how do you make those?
through a site.
Oh my god, you're spending money through a site to do that when you could do it on your own with a Cricut. But like next week, it's gonna say like,
Finally.
yeah, finally, or like,
Finally,
he's just gonna have one that says goodbye.
get a pin. Gonna wear a pin.
Get next week. I want you in a blue hoodie, and I just wanted to say AOL dial tone.
Oh,
Dude, he's gonna have it too. He's totally gonna have it. I love it. Guys, we're at fucking 52 minutes and we're going to wrap it up. I want to thank everybody for being here. Ron, I can't wait to read your book. Very excited about it. Can't wait to start helping with either casting or whatever you need. If you ask us, hey, we need this, can we do that? We are more than happy to help. We love the independent filmmakers. And Romeo, get out of your nose.
wait, wait.
Jesse Hale.
It's Friday, I'm gonna say is Sport Time repeats in
Let me see the book.
all ages venue.
I love it.
We did it specifically so people can say, I got my kids. So we got that coming out too. So yeah, they come up
Guys, make sure you check it out on Amazon.
next Friday.
Thank you very much.
June 6th.
June 6th, next Friday. Check that out. And then we got Jesse Hale Music. Jesse, give us another plug.
This Friday night, Giant Studios, Niners. They're home turf. No hope for me. That door's open at 8. Be there or
Don't be late. Like that. Layla Paige. Challenges are open. You accepting challenges?
Yeah.
Right here. Give me a little plug.
Nope.
Why you do that? I hate. She always on the spot. She's like, I can't cut a promo.
No, not on the spot.
I want a fucking promo. I want you to start. We'll just post it on Facebook. You open challenge right now. Accepting open challenge. But that's pretty much it, man. I am excited. That was a good episode. Very good. I want to thank all of our sponsors. I want to thank everybody for watching. Guys, I think next week I have to go to the Pirate game, so we're probably going to be off. I can't. Oh, you know what? That's a perfect opportunity. I'll go in there and I'll be like, hey, Nutty, yo, I got a song for you, motherfucker. Here's a Riley song.
Alley song.
Stop playing fucking Sweet Caroline. It's not your fucking thing. It's Boston's.
Stop.
Get off my nuts.
They win if playing it or be a jinx if they don't play it.
Definitely. I'm going to get on that tonight. I'm going to say, hey, Pirates, here's a fucking song I would like for you guys to do.
Outstanding.
Outstanding work. Guys, that's it from all of us here. Meineke, Bar-jutsu, Iron City Beer. Please drink responsibly, drive responsibly. Ooh, that was one. I like that. We will see you in Pride Month. Ha ha! That's a penis joke. All right, see it.